To all of our local, regional, and international viewers throughout the world, wherever you may be, thank you so much for choosing us. My dear friends, a very warm welcome to another edition of the program Conversations with Zelisa. I am Zelisa Singh Rupani, inviting you to sit back, relax, enjoy, but most importantly, absorb the essence and the relevant, important information that we're going to be sharing with you. Get your pen, get your paper out. You should have that booklet already there. Tag it Conversations with Zelisa so you can take notes every day as we go along, as we continue to inform, educate, empower you, and of course, answer those unanswered questions. Directing this morning is Kevon Savory, and we'd like to wish each and every one of you a beautiful, blessed, productive, and great day today. Happy Friday! I trust all is well, you're safe, you're happy, you're in good health, and you're having yourself a fantastic Friday thus far. Let me remind you, the last day, the last hour, the last minute, the last second, it's gone, never to come again. That's the power and greatness of today. Use it wisely. Think of your decisions, think of your choices, and be very productive when you think of those, all right? Set a goal and work towards it. Happy birthday if it's your birthday. Happy anniversary to you and yours if you're celebrating that special day today. Special congratulations to all of the children who wrote the SEA, got your results. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and may God continue to bless you richly. And you know, you keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars, because children, you're all stars, you're all flowers in our nation. You're going to continue to grow and evolve. You're going to be adults one day, and you're going to be our leaders, so we are depending on you, all right? It's your time, and of course, God's choices, blessings to each and every one of you. This morning, we are in conversation with a gentleman whom I respect, whom I admire. He's really a force to be reckoned with, and I'm speaking of no other than Mr. King James Fintech Consultant. And for those of you, perhaps you've seen him, you know of him, and you know, you're probably wondering, look, let me share a little more insight and information of who this man really is, this Mr. King James. Well, he's a young visionary professional pioneering for change with a unique combination of business experience and technical skills, coupled with the ability to easily integrate business development with technical applications. Now, having ability to think quickly and respond effectively to situational, on-the-job challenges, he is involved in training and development to develop his expertise in the fintech industry. Prior to his self-employment, Mr. James worked in the private sector, troubleshooting to solve management and staff-related issues in the work environment, while maintaining efficient workflows and overseeing the well-being of employees through the quality and efficiency of processes. His responsibility reached capacity of setting up and conducting business and promotional seminars, meetings, event planning, and workshops. Currently, the captain of the Global One Life Network. He's also a Blue Diamond IMA. Moreover, he is an esteemed One Academy student. Also, he was the first franchise for the e-commerce deal shaker platform worldwide, taking Trinidad and Tobago to the world, making our flag be respected and recognized throughout the world. Thank you kindly, good morning, and a warm welcome, sir.
Thank you so much for such a warm welcome. I mean, sometimes I really wonder and know that's me.
It is you, and you have to understand that a lot of people look up to you, admire you, respect you. You are an inspiration, not only to young people, but to elderly as well, you know?
Yes, well, I'm really blessed to have such a fortunate situation as I do, to mentor and be with people that mentor me. And I've really been a people for a long time, a people person for a very long time, been dealing with humans, and human beings are really something else, especially when you're in the human businesses. I mean, you meet so many different personalities, you encounter so many different things. But before I jump in to the topic today and what I want to discuss, there's a birthday, and I heard you mention birthday. I want to give a special shout out and a special birthday greeting to my brother.
Oh,
I have
please do.
I have one brother who lives in the US now, and want to wish him a happy 31st birthday. 31st? No, he not 31. Boy, time passing. Wow, he's 35.
Now he's spilling all his beans, You're
Yeah,
giving all the
I put in-
information. What's his name?
His name is Kaza James. Kaza James. Kaza James. Kaza Noel Barakat James. That's all his government. I put in all his business out there. But that's my brother. I love him. I appreciate him. I just want to wish him a very happy birthday today.
Bro, happy birthday to you. You are certainly blessed. May God continue to bless you richly. And may all of your dreams and all of your desires be fulfilled. And may you continue to grow from strength to strength. You have a remarkable brother. And I've always felt in my soul that his parents did a great job. And I so admire you, and I'm sure your brother does as well. Happy birthday to you.
Oh boy. Well, his parent is my mother alone. I'm a single parent home. And my mother did all that she can do. I was a handful. There's 2 shows by itself we used to discuss.
I also want to know you're a great husband and a wonderful father of 3 gorgeous little girls that I had the opportunity to meet. I'm still mesmerized by them. And it says a lot about you. When you look at children and how they evolve and how they behave and their attitude and their disposition, they are a reflection of their parents. So it says a lot.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I also want to share some news, and I think it's important because I have had the privilege and blessing of meeting some wonderful people.
Absolutely.
On Fridays with the One Coin family. And I felt in my heart and in my soul, I am here, sitting, getting all this information, seeing and understanding what is happening. And I should take advantage of this. And I want to first thank you for your guidance. And Muriel, you're a darling, you're a blessing and an angel. She's been an inspiration as well, a strength. And she's really been able to hold my hand and walk me through, answer all my questions. But I still have some burning questions. And I want to say I'm now on the platform. Conversations with Zelisa is actually on the platform.
Yes, and that's to be celebrated. And I'm really happy, proud to have you feel comfortable enough to join us on this endeavor as we really look to impact the whole Caribbean, Trinidad and Tobago, and extension the entire world through what we have to offer. And just trusting us, I mean, being on the show, hearing testimony after testimony, and you taking this positive leap and step, I'm excited about that myself personally. So I look forward to continuously working with you strategically. And I know Muriel was the best person to partner with you. I know that for sure.
She's a darling. She's a sweetheart. So for the benefit of myself, because now I'm involved, I want to know, I'm active now. I cannot just sit here as the host and executive producer of the show, but I also want to sit as part of the family, the One Coin family.
Absolutely.
And I'm sure there are others out there would perhaps need some clarity as well. As much as we get information, we still want more.
Yes.
So we can move forward and it can be a win-win for all of us, right? So how much alive is One Coin? Really? Tell the world, because you've been addressing the world.
Well, one of the key factors is that we're going to keep it real. I'm the type of individual that believes in keeping it real or keeping it 100, as the young people would say. And One Coin is one life and one ecosystem. That entire concept is very much alive. Mm-hmm. I could be honest and say that last year, December, all around this time, but more so December preferably, particularly, it was on its deathbed. Mm-hmm. About this time last year, I was in Sofia, Bulgaria, having some seminars and some sessions, and there was a plan being hatched for the people to try to take over the company and malign the company and undermine the company by some individuals that worked for the company. Today, those individuals are gone,
right?
And the company is in the best direction that it has ever been. Mm-hmm. So it's very much alive. The One Coin, the One Life, the One Ecosystem, this brand is alive, 6 years now, strong, and is not going to go anywhere. God's be alive, another 6 years is on the horizon.
Now, what I would like to know, we all are aware that these are trying economic times, not just here in Trinidad and Tobago, but throughout the world. How will this continue to grow, to expand?
Excellent.
How can you project that and say this to us?
Simple. You have to understand what type of business that we are in. Mm-hmm. What is this ecosystem? Mm-hmm. Now you're hearing all the government officials, you're hearing all of the world, and COVID-19 brought it home to us like nothing before about being what? digital.
Right.
We are digital. We teach digital.
Correct.
You're talking about merchants that small and medium size that all of a sudden, I never knew Royal Castle to be doing deliveries. They're doing deliveries now.
Correct.
So they had to create a platform to do such a thing. We have a digital platform that would allow you to take your business immediately to an e-commerce platform, with our guidance and with our help and without too much expenses at all. And we're introducing you to the second economy, which is our crypto one. So we are now also putting you in our driver's seat for the money of the future of
Right.
cryptocurrency and introducing you to the world of blockchain technology. So for us, education is our primary product of what we sell. We have blockchain courses that the company released this year. So we are set to deliver on the market like never before, because everyone is going this direction. People saying they don't know, and then it is being implemented by the governments of today. They're having conversation about implementation. So how are you going to allow this to be implemented and then you don't understand it? That means someone could take advantage of you. But if you
Right.
position yourself to understand beforehand, you could become what? A beneficiary. You could benefit from the product, and you could benefit from positioning yourself ahead of the impending trend.
And you said the key thing there, which is important, and that is educating yourself.
That's correct.
Always continuing to find answers to those questions.
And it's not a physical location education. We've been an online educational platform for the last 6 years. Everybody is running online now. I'm talking about doing everything
So you
online.
actually were ahead.
Long
you
time
actually
now.
were ahead.
Long time
Now,
now.
we all know in terms of everything, you need to have some sort of financial backing. OneCoin is not, it's not backed by any asset or any government nor a bank. Talk to us about that, because a foundation is important. Financial backing is important. People like myself and others who are on the platform would have invested. Talk to us about that.
Excellent. You see, the number one thing when people speak about money or
Right.
speak about currency is understanding.
Okay.
And what we have been taught, we need a little more education to it, or we need to really revisit our history. You see, people feel that our Trinidad and Tobago dollars or the US dollars is backed, but it's backed by nothing but people trust. Trust. Money is whatever we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. That's the reason why your Trinidad and Tobago dollars can be used right here in Trinidad and Tobago only. But the moment you take it to Jamaica or you take it to Barbados, they are not going to accept it as a method of payment. Why? Because they don't trust that currency for value. So it can be backed by whatever it's backed by. They can say, oh, the government is backing it, the Trinidad oil, and no. Money is not backed by anything. There's no physical commodity tied to money. So our OneCoin concept and our OneCoin system is not backed by anything, just like your fiat currency. So any fiat currency out there that's not backed by anything, that's how our crypto operate. However, it is backed by trust. So we go back to the original intent of what money should have been and how money started. Money started on the bartering system. My water for your pen.
Right.
My apples for your greens. And that was the concept.
That's where we
because
started,
we
yeah.
had trust between us that I was getting the product that I wanted.
Right.
And this was based on the trust. The blockchain technology is bringing that trust. That is the backing. The backing is trust and is technology driven. So that is what's going to position us ahead of everyone regarding a usable crypto. Because in the world of crypto is trust.
So you're talking about trust. It was built clearly on sand, as we say. Let's just use that term. Can we lose our money?
So
I'm not asking you some tough questions,
No,
but
no,
I have
no,
to
no.
because I'm now part of it.
I need
know
you
I
to.
work hard for my money. You know that, right?
I need you to. So the thing about it is, your TT dollar that you have been working hard for, you trust it, yes? Because you can use it here. But you also trust that next year, it's going to lose value.
Right. This is I'm aware of again by yes, knowing what's happening.
So we
As
trust.
you sit here, my money is losing value right
That's so. But the point that I'm making is, we trust in this system that we know is detrimental. They just said in our budget that the retirement age is going to be 65. Correct me if I'm
now.
wrong.
You're correct.
So if the retirement age is going to be 65, did they speak about any increase in income for those people?
No.
So You have to live longer now to retire. Yes? And the money that you're retiring on, they're not speaking about giving you any other lump sum. So you are actually living and working to die, because they're living and working for dying currency. The reason why they have to increase the age of retirement is because they don't have the money suffice enough to take care of the people.
That's a brilliant question, rather a brilliant point that you've just raised. And being so, we're looking at, and just yesterday we were talking about grants and things like that. We talk about these things to help our viewers. And the fact is, your money now is projected for perhaps the next 5 years of what you're to get, which would be 3,000, 3,005. However, as we speak, as I just said, the money is devaluing, prices are going up. In terms of survival mode, it means that you're in a terrible situation.
And this is the system you trust. So you cannot tell me and ask me about my system, and the system you're currently in, it don't work. It's not functional. It has not been beneficial for years, hundreds of years. So when I introduce you to this concept, I'm introducing you to the education to allow you to accept what I am saying. Furthermore, I'm asking you to join and learn with me so you can know what build trust. Because this system that we're in, with this financial world, it didn't just happen overnight. It's over years of abuse. It's over years of abuse and abuse of power and authority.
And you have to survive, you have to grow, you have to success, you have to pay your bills, and you can't be, history can't be repeating itself and you're rotating and going round and round in circles and you're not getting out of it. Then make that change, make that choice, educate yourself. Call Sarah now at 744-5503, 744-5503. Find out more. You've got people that will guide you through, answer your questions, speak with you one-on-one and help you to understand so that you can make the right choice for you. This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa. We will return right after these important messages. Stay with us.
Good day all, my name is King James, part of the One Life Network Caribbean team. If you have no knowledge of what is cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, I'm inviting you to get started with this concept. It is $1,610 TT for you to participate in a financial curriculum that will help shape your world and your future. But better and greater than that, in our curriculum, there's no school that teaches our children about finance. This is a unique opportunity for you to get involved in practical and theory. You need the best of both worlds. The theory we offer allows you to participate in the practical. Position yourself strategically. Get a starter package from one of your local IMAs somewhere near to you, some cousin, friend, uncle, some loved one. Do not hold back yourself from getting started with our organization. One life for more life. One academy. Join the financial revolution.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Hoover Car Park, Hoover, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket. Marcon Construction Company Limited, providing affordable and innovative building solutions. We have turnkey home solutions starting at $550,000, inclusive of foundation to roof and finishing items. Call us today for more information. 622-6601. Visit us on the web at www.marconcoltd.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Marcon Group TT. 2-bedroom apartments for rent in San Juan, conveniently located near the Eastern Main Road, Priority Bus Route and the San Juan Market. Call for details now. 392-2986.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa right here on Synergy TV. This morning we're in conversation with Mr. King James. Mr. James is a fintech consultant and he's here to answer some of my questions and of course questions that you may have as well, burning questions, and of course, give some sort of clarity and insight. As I indicated in the beginning, I got Conversations with Zelisa, this particular program, on the platform so we can grow and we can excel and we can take the program to a different level. And one of the questions that I'm going to ask, was I right not to invest my money in OneCoin? Because what I did is I got on the platform. So I need you to give me, I'm talking to the boss here. I need you to give me some answers.
So one of the first things we want to do, because that question is not from you alone, that question comes from a lot of people who may have joined and may be dormant. And I say dormant because they looked at this business as an investment. And this business is not an investment. You don't just put money here and sit down and let it sit, and it don't work like that.
Right.
What you do, you buy an educational package.
Right.
Or you join our platform. If you want to use the word investment, you have to use it in the context like how you would say you invest in school. You invest in your education. You invest in your child. If you want to use it in that context, great. But we stay away from the word investment because we're not an investment company. We are an educational company. We sell educational packages. This is what people would purchase. And when they purchase these packages, they join us to become part of our mining process.
Right.
That's how that works.
Now, so what I need to do now, because I'm already on the platform, when you say some people have been stagnant, is because I guess, now I'm new to this, but I have already gotten, people with interest have already connected to me. I have to say this, and it's only about a week. I signed up last Friday. I met with Muriel at your office. But people would have already reached out to me. That's the point that I'm making. You have to keep on top of things. You can't stay stagnant. I'm just saying this from my perspective and
but
my
you're
point of
100% correct, because what happened is, you see how you were able to say, okay, I got with Muriel, or you got started at the office. Somebody might just pay, get started, and then they just turn away or leave it for the person to take care of. No. This is
That's
your
my
money. This is your responsibility.
Yeah.
This is your business.
Yeah.
So you just got started. This is your education that you have to take seriously.
Yeah.
And if you actually apply yourself just a little bit, because I don't need you to come all 100% hours dedicated every day. No, this is not a job or anything of this nature. But if you decide to apply, all I have is 10 minutes daily, I need your full attention for that 10 minutes for you to go onto the platform, start to learn, start to understand, start to study, know how to take the tokens, put it into the mining process when that time arrives.
Exactly.
All these things have to do.
Know
And
what
that
to do.
can be done like a text message. It's just like sending a text message.
It's very easy.
It's a simple process.
You see, and you said something that's important, and that is, oh yes, I have Muriel to hold my hand and walk me through, but the fact is it's my responsibility.
That's correct.
It's like going to school, and you have your teacher and you're the student. Yes, the teacher will do X and Y, and thank God for them because they help
You can't learn
us.
everything in the class.
But I need to do it myself.
That's
I need
correct.
to
If
work
you're not
and
doing your
apply
homework,
myself
and your
exactly.
homework, meaning you work at home, it's not going to
Do
work.
my homework, do what I need to do, take my responsibility and be active. Totally understand. Why is OneCoin a centralized system? Talk to us a little bit about that.
Beautiful. Now, a lot of people are confused over the concept of blockchain technology. They believe that blockchain technology means that it has to be decentralized. No. Blockchain technology, the definition of blockchain is a digital ledger that verifies a transaction. Verifies and records a transaction. That's the definition of blockchain technology. So any company that's a token that can become a coin, any company that's in that concept or in that measure, most people out there in the world think that blockchain has to be decentralized and all coins has to be decentralized. I say no, absolutely not. Because guess what? We are not regulated, not just us alone. The world of cryptocurrency is not regulated.
Right.
When the regulatory bodies decide to regulate the concept, do you think they're going to just allow the cryptocurrency space and the world to be decentralized? No. The central bank or the Federal Reserve, these individuals, they are not going to have an open source, decentralized cryptocurrency concept that anybody could mine and anybody could be a part of. No, their concepts are going to be centralized. So what one ecosystem has done so strategically is before the centralized crackdown and probably the force that they're going to come with and try to force out the decentralized market when they try their first attempt at regulations, we position ourselves. So we are a centralized concept that makes your life easy, that you don't have to worry about losing any coins. Why? Because of our centralized concept. That we now have the KYC system because of our centralized concept. So we don't have to deal with any anonymous behavior of some cryptocurrencies. We position ourselves so when the regulations come, we already fit the bill for regulation. So they cannot ignore us.
You use the term KYC. What is that?
That's know your customer, know your client, know your company. So we have that in place. So you have to upload your documents for your passport, your national ID, whatever documents to say that this is you. We want to do that for AML, which is anti-money laundering purposes. So we all about protecting. So you can't just come off the corner and say, hey, let me join this concept and let me put in this hundreds of thousands and no, we still need to know, okay, where that money came from. You join our program, how this works. So the company can answer questions if any questions arise.
Accountability and transparency.
That's what blockchain is about. That's what blockchain is about.
That is important. That is so important. Apart from educating yourself, there is accountability and there is transparency. OneCoin is not a cryptocurrency because they have the KYC. Define that for me.
You see, some people are confused, and this goes back to people think that cryptocurrency has to be anonymous, and that's the people who are in the industry of blockchain and Bitcoin and the concept of, because there's 5,000 different type of cryptocurrencies.
That's correct.
But when I got started in this concept, there was only about 600. Today, 4 years later, is 5,000 plus.
Yeah.
Something is definitely happening. And I can say it's more like a crypto bubble. Same way we had the .com bubble and that burst. When they put regulations and sanctions in place, is the crypto bubble. So you don't want to be involved in all these cryptos that's not meeting some sort of regulatory concept. Just the other day, they closed on a lot of exchanges that was operating that without the KYC concept. They shut them down.
Good. OneCoin is not regulated.
No regulations for any cryptocurrency or any company that's dealing with cryptocurrency right now. The only regulations that they have or they're attempting to implement are on exchanges. Exchanges that allow the exchange of crypto for fiat or crypto for other cryptos. They're cracking on that right now. But as far as the cryptocurrency law regulations, there's none.
Law and regulations. Is it a legal coin?
Absolutely, it's not illegal. It's not illegal. So the question is, if there's no rules and regulations, what makes it illegal? Right now, we are in what's considered the gray area. And this gray area, this is why you would have seen Trinidad and Tobago just come out with some new rules in their budget that's allowing the space for growth in the digital space and giving certain little breaks. They're trying to attract people who are involved in this to come to us. Guess what? We want to be a part of that.
Right.
We want to come with them.
Yeah.
I've sat down with the central bank, the FIU and the SEC before. I've sat down with them in a room when I was discussing the district and the e-commerce platform. So we are not hiding. We want legal status, but guess what? You have to accept us as legal tender. And the rules and regulations, no government or country I know of as yet has stepped up and say, we are regulating cryptocurrency. This is the laws we are passing. We want to operate with these coins. No one has stepped up as yet, but we want that to happen.
Yeah.
I want to pay my taxes in cryptocurrency. Why not?
Exactly, and me also being on the platform, that's a brilliant thing that you've said, because the fact is, all right, if I'm getting business out of it and it's working for me where I could, get clients, I could grow and vice versa. I mean, when I sit here and I meet with people one-on-one and have conversations who would have purchased land,
Yes.
who would have traveled the world, who would have purchased cars, jewelry, these things to me would be investments that you're making for the future generation. I'm doing it for my daughter because I see a way where it's affordable for me, it could work for me, and it's a win-win. And that's important, creating a future for my child, making an input and doing something so that she could reap the benefit.
You're 100% correct. And the thing about it is, we understand that in this economy we're creating, because people need to understand that this is the people's currency. This is the people money. If me and you decide that we're going to be trading this between us, how could they say that this is not any money between us? The government will say, yeah, what? We need to look at a way to regulate this so we can be paid in this if they are using this for currency.
Well, exactly. If it is I'm using that to purchase property or to get a building erected, because there are so many other people on the platform, and because everything can be done there as far as I'm concerned.
Correct.
It's really a win-win. Then I should be able to take the coins that I'm earning and use it as part from doing all the other great things that I can now afford to do there on the platform. I should be able to pay my taxes. I totally agree with you.
And the thing about it is, all we want in order for that to happen is to be integrated. So even if they say at a 10%, you know what? We will allow this cryptocurrency method of payment to be used. These are the coins that we have sanctioned and regulated and say that they fit the criteria that we're looking for. And you can use any of these coins to pay 10% of any of these government institutions, whether it's the taxes, whether it's HGC. We're implementing this coin system in our Trinidad and Tobago currency system.
Yeah.
You know what that's going to do for us? That's going to bring all the viewers that's across the globe that's watching. Guess what they want to do? They want to come and fraternize at a place that does what? Accept them. Because you're inviting a whole community. So now you're increasing tourism. So many more things happen.
When it's like you, when you travel the world, your coins can be recognized. So
I've been there and used it in Vietnam. I've been there and used it in Italy. So I've used it in some places when I traveled alone. So I didn't have to just take the euros. I can't take the TT.
Right.
So I didn't have to just take the US dollars that I need to buy with TT, then take the US dollars and buy euros and then use it in that particular country.
Yeah. You didn't lose money.
I kept some.
Not a liability, but an asset. This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa, in conversation with Mr. King James, FinTech Consultant. Please call Sarah now if you may have any questions, any concerns, and you need somebody to give you some in-depth one-on-one time so they can not just listen to the program and hear the questions that I'm asking and the answers that we're getting, but you will have that clarity and insight. Call Sarah now, 744-5503. That's 744-5503. Stay with us. We'll return right after these important messages.
Get started now. Get started with your One Academy package. Get started with your starter package. It's only $1,600 TT. Get your financial education from the One Academy. Although it's a beginner package, the information you're going to get from your One Academy starter package, you would have more knowledge than 90% of the world's population on finance for just $1,600 TT. Let's create a revolution. Let's spread the epidemic of our One Academy, One Life. Get it today.
Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket. Eden Heights Clinic. Live blood analysis with instant results. colon hydrotherapy, ozone therapy, prolozone therapy, complete detox, weight loss, oxygen baths, diet and nutritional programs, supplements and health foods, treatment for all lifestyle diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, men and women issues and much more at Eden Heights Clinic, 13 Montague Avenue, Trincity, 763-5292, 640-8985. Marcon Construction Company Limited, providing affordable and innovative building solutions. We have turnkey home solutions starting at $550,000, inclusive of foundation to roof and finishing items. Call us today for more information. 622-6601. Visit us on the web at www.marconcoltd.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Marcon Group TT.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa right here on Synergy TV. This morning we're in conversation with Mr. King James, who is a fintech consultant. And you know, today we're keeping it real. We're answering those unanswered questions. Why? Because we're talking to you about one coin, one life, one ecosystem. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you.
Keeping it real, answering those unanswered questions we may have, and perhaps for those who are already on the platform and still seeking some sort of answers, they'll get some clarity today, because I am. It's really working for me. Why are they now talking about blockchain? Is it because they've not, before?
You see, that question is really loaded. So with blockchain technology, it has started, or the conversation about it started in 2008, 2009. But with technology, anytime it comes about, there's normally a natural resistance to the technology until people start to learn what the technology is all about. And with the blockchain technology, it is a full transparent technology when it comes to transaction records and verifications. So anytime we're talking about no more corruption, you should be talking about blockchain technology implementation, because this will allow the system to be a ledger that is irrefutable. That persons can't just change without it throwing off the entire system and alarm, and where you can point fingers of who's the last person to log in. So for me, we need the system. The reason why it's having more and more airplay is because the system is only growing and growing and growing. The more people that becomes educated about the concept and moves away from the traditional financial world and come into the world of cryptocurrency, where they now have the people power, because the people at the end of the day has the power. The people, if we all decide that we're going to be trading bottle caps, guess what's going to happen? The government will have to accept bottle caps if the people decide that they're going to be utilizing this, because the people outnumber the people who are making decisions. So what happened now, the people who are making the decisions start to realize, but wait, we can't ignore this, because they want to use blockchain technology in all the other fields. They want to use it in music, they want to use it in art, they want to use it with land, they want to use it to be a stable force in all the other industries. But the industry in which it was birthed was finance. And because they don't know how to control the blockchain technology when it comes to finance, there has been that resistance or that hesitation. But now we are pushing their back against the wall, forcing them to take some sort of heed to understanding we have to accept this. Now what they're trying to figure out is in which levels we can accept this. So we're just bringing honesty to the table.
Now, you talk about numbers, and you talk about numbers with speaking volume, right? And that's one of the things that I heard in terms of how many people in the world. There's something like 3.7 million people involved. Tell me, is this true? Is it really true? I need to know.
So I tell people like this. We have, based on our system, based on what the company has showed, we have 3.7 million people who have active accounts. Whether that's individual persons or not, I wouldn't get into all of that. But I do know that there's a minimum of 2 million individual accounts as far as account holders. The population of our country is 1.5 million.
Right.
Here go a company, a system, where people have this currency and this education. And it's 2 million people, minimum, let's look at it that way, that have ownership of this. That's a country of its own.
It's a country.
It's the first digital country in the world technically. What happened is because how the system was built initially, a lot of people came on board fast. And the people that came on board fast came on board with the wrong concept because the leaders at that time were selling this as an investment and they was never selling the education, which they were selling it wrong. So at that time, many of those same people are dormant or not active or not. But guess what? Anytime usability of the coin increase and continues to increase as it is increasing, guess what they want to do? Utilize it. So do we have the 3.7 million people? Yes, because that's 3.7 million accounts that have coins in it that they would want to utilize.
Exactly.
So all I have to do now is continue to work with the willing, work with other people to help me build and build and build this digital country, open up and expand the minds of people so they can join the system because they need the system. We're the only system that's teaching you how to benefit from the second economy that cannot be ignored, that is happening right underneath your nose.
I mean, when you can get on a platform and purchase a vehicle or sell your vehicle or purchase land or decide then, look, this is an investment with regards to I could purchase some land, I could get a contractor, a hardware on there, utilize my coins. That in itself is a win-win. I don't have the stress and the hassles of the everyday processes. It's brilliant. So that's why I think it's time for OneCoin to give us clarity, to tell us the truth, the essence of this, the importance of this.
So that truth has come with the revamping of the system. With the opportunity of me being positioned to help lead the ship, because it's not me alone, it's the entire co-captain board. There's a group of us, about 19, we're aiming to have 24. There's an entire structural system that we have, and over the next 2 months and a little bit, we are positioning everything in place so 2021 will be an unforgettable year.
Yeah.
2021 will be the year of super redemption, if that's what you want to call it. So the truth of the matter is the company is repositioning itself. It is technically starting all over. We have new systems. So there's a migration process right now that may be slowing down the entire concept for many. But I tell people this is a slow down to speed up moment. It's a slow down to speed up. So you slow down, you get your house in order, you fix all the miscellaneous problems that was there before, and then you run away with this technology that we have. And one of the things that people used to say is, oh, OneCoin don't have a blockchain, all this type of foolishness. We are going to implement the blockchain explorer in our system as we go forward.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is a lot of the weapons that we have today as we build this company, we didn't have 4 years ago, and we had success at that time 4 years ago. There was less conversation about cryptocurrency and blockchain 4 years ago.
Right.
Today, that conversation is only being revved up. They're only talking about regulations. They're only more and more people just getting excited by the very idea.
Look, I have a nephew at university abroad, and he has already done research and educated himself about this. That says something to me that he could have a conversation with me on the phone and talk to me about it. And the thing is, OneCoin should have a live trading platform.
Yes, absolutely. The live trading platform we have right now is DealShaker, but there's an entire ecosystem. So the ecosystem and the exchange is what people are talking about when they say live trading. They want to exchange their coin to fiat currency. That is going to develop and come, but that is going to come in the right time. People need to understand that the cryptocurrency market did not start off with the concept of Bitcoin for USD. That was not the original intent. The original intent, when you go back and you read the Bitcoin white paper, I challenge anyone. When you go and you read the Bitcoin white paper, it never says buy for less, sell for more. It says a peer-to-peer transaction, a currency, a method of payment. It spoke about peer-to-peer. This is what we desire to do. We desire to be the original intent of what cryptocurrency was supposed to be about. And what will happen from there, it will lead to the remittances, which we want. It will lead to exchange, which we want. Because we are saying there's going to be an integrated part. We will be running a side-by-side with the banking system. Right now, we are not with the banking system because they're not accepting us as yet. But that's the type of exchange you want. You want to be able to walk into the banking system and exchange your $1 or whatever crypto you have for currency. When that time arrives,
How can you make money with one coin then?
see, you have to join the mining process. And because that's how cryptocurrency operate. If you join the mining process and you get started and you get these free promotional tokens, when you submit it in the mining process, you are going to be mining those coins at a low, reduced price than the actual price that's on the market right now. It comes like gold. If you go and mine gold and you mine it from the ground yourself, it's going to be a different price in the
Correct,
mining
yeah.
than when you buy the polished diamond or the polished gold.
Correct.
It's this very same concept. So you as a merchant that's accepting the coin that is 42 euros 0.43 right now, you're accepting the coin at that price. That's because you're accepting the coins that's already been mined. But the person who joined and trusted the process and joined and waited for their split, waited for their tokens to become ones, they would have received that at a better mining rate
Yeah.
and give them a chance to use it at a higher rate.
Great.
So that is the window of opportunity I'm speaking about when people need to get involved.
Yeah.
No,
It's
not
a great
later.
savings. It's an asset, not a liability.
It's absolutely an asset.
This is a program, Conversations with Zelisa, in conversations with King James, fintech consultant, telling us how we can move forward, how we can, have a better quality life simply by educating ourselves and making the right choices. Call Sarah now to find out more. It's important. 744-5503. 744-5503. We will return right after these important messages. Stay with us.
Do you know? What am I speaking about? Do you know what is cryptocurrency? Do you know what is blockchain technology? Are you aware of what we currently face on a regular basis with quantitative easing, fractional reserve lending? Do you know? I am inviting you to come out of the financial darkness and into financial light. The only way for us to achieve that is with education. And one particular type of education is what I'm speaking about. I'm asking you to join the One Academy. It is a financial revolution of teaching regarding introduction to finance, cryptocurrency, blockchain technology, helping you understand the world of money and what is money. What is money? Money is simple. It is what we agree upon to exchange for goods and services. If you want full comprehension, join the One Academy.
Marcon Construction Company Limited, providing affordable and innovative building solutions. We have turnkey home solutions starting at $550,000, inclusive of foundation to roof and finishing items. Call us today for more information. 622-6601. Visit us on the web at www.marconcoltd.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Marcon Group TT. Super quality supermarket. Best quality and great prices. Get your fresh fruits, vegetables and meats. It's a one-stop shop for the most affordable groceries, baby items, kitchen supplies, bathroom accessories, car care supplies, pet food, toys and lots more, all at Super Quality Supermarket. Wide aisles, fully air-conditioned and secured parking. 3 locations nationwide: Couva Car Park, Couva, 98 Endeavour Road, Chagonas, and 47 Tissue Drive, Trincity. Super Quality Supermarket.
Welcome back to the program Conversations with Zelisa right here on Synergy TV. This morning we are in conversation with a gentleman whom I've learned to understand, to respect and to admire, who's been in the forefront helping people like myself and you to understand how we can move forward, especially in these trying times. And today, we're keeping it real. It's about real, it's about straight talk, it's about facts. We're putting him
On the spot.
on the spot.
No problem.
For the benefit of the viewers, because I understand, I've got some clarity, and that's why I'm on the platform. For the benefit of the viewers, give us some insight on how they as well can benefit, how it can work for them, because people are still questioning, they're still asking.
That's no problem. So besides the mining process in which they can benefit from mining the tokens and allowing them to become ones and getting a better mining rate. And anybody who don't understand the word mining, it just means creation. It comes like you're printing your own serial number, because the only thing that have value on a TT dollar is the serial number. So you're printing your own, you're joining the platform, you're creating your own currency, technically. You can also benefit by recruiting others. I use the word recruiting because that's what our university does. That's what our concept and our One Academy allows us. It allows us to recruit. Maybe I use an example like Duke University or Harvard or any one of those. They have recruiters. They have people that go out there and actively look for students for their school.
Correct.
So the difference with us, you look for students to come and join our platform, and you'll be paid commissions. You'll be paid commissions in euros, and you'll be paid commissions in ones. That's the opportunity. So you're going to have a chance to not just mine the token to become ones, you're going to get a chance to receive commissions paid in ones. So you're earning commissions with the new currency as well. And all you're doing is inviting your friend, your colleague, your loved one, someone that don't know anything about the world of crypto, and you're inviting them to come and learn, come and understand. You're inviting them to learn blockchain.
If you would just allow me to interject and say something here, and this is based on my personal experience. When we went to Europe, right, we had, of course, to beg for your money, number one, which is your money, you work hard for and you want to spend. You had to go to the bank and beg, or you had to convert or ask people, however, to get. The beauty about this now, for me, now I could stand and say this for me because I'm on the platform and I could express, I could share this with you, is that I don't have to beg, or I don't have to go to the bank and line up, or I don't have to whatever. The fact is now that I'm on the platform, it gives me, once I could travel, or even if I want to purchase something abroad, I already have my money that has been paid for to me, that I will not lose, and I don't have to search, I don't have to find, I don't have to convert. That's me. So that in itself is a win-win.
That's correct. And this is why we look for merchants and we try our best to create a unified front. So we have the Deal Shaker leader and director, Raul Pazos, and he has a Deal Shaker core team that he's developing now. So we are looking to do what? Be able to find places and connect customers to the merchants abroad who want to accept Bitcoin as a method of payment. So all we're doing is creating a society amongst ourselves and it's integrating. So you may not be able to do everything 100%, but at least if you're able to use some part payment in one cryptocurrency and the other part payment in fiat, you're still in a better position than you trying to get all the fiat, which we know in Trinidad and Tobago in particular, there's a trouble getting any fiat currency. When it comes to US or euros, it's a challenge for us to get that.
Only an exchange platform can guarantee the value for a cryptocurrency.
Absolutely nonsense.
But we've heard it.
This is the nonsense in the minds of people who don't understand. And this is why I mentioned a little earlier about the original intent of cryptocurrency. It was not intended to just be a trading tool for currency. It was intended to be a trading tool for use because the birth of it happened during the financial crisis when people lost trust in the banking sector, and it was what's considered to be a so-called run on the bank. Because if everybody go right now to the bank to withdraw their money, they will be stopped because the bank don't have that money to give you. But the bank is allowed to do fractional reserve lending, which is lending 10 times what they don't have. So if they have 100 of your dollars, they can lend 1,000. Could you imagine if you try to take out your $100 and everybody tried to do that? What happens then?
But the fact is, Mr. James, is that even if you have a savings, a US account savings in the bank, you cannot even get your own money. You can
Not-
if I go now and say, hey, I need X, Y, and Z because it's my money.
Not physically.
You know I can't get it.
Not physically. They'll quickly tell you, no, we could digitally wire if you wanted to wire it. If you want it physical, they're not going
Or
to
you
give it
could
to you.
get some today and some tomorrow, and that is the
Yeah,
kind
that's
of,
the ration. That's
that
the
is
ration.
what people, how they treat you for what is yours, what you've worked hard for, what you've earned, what is supposed to be due to you, and you can't even get it. The thing is, has the promise of a Bitcoin-style cryptocurrency been abolished?
You have to ask yourself who made those promises.
Who made the promises?
The people who made those promises.
We've heard it.
The people who made those promises are no longer part of the company. Majority of them. And the ones who made those promises, even like myself, have reformed, have been retooled, have been re-educated in the right direction, and now say the right things and teach the right concept. Because the people who have no level of decorum that ran away from the project and now speak ill of the project is because they didn't want to accept the truth. The truth is the founder never said that this is going to operate how Bitcoin operates. She created an entire ecosystem and showed the better benefits of what we have to offer. How we have an opportunity to be a Bitcoin 2.0. The whole Bitcoin concept, people get people get carried away because they see Bitcoin will go from 10 cents to over 10,000 US today.
Correct.
So in their mind, can one coin do that? It could do this.
So is it a Bitcoin killer?
No, absolutely not. We are not a Bitcoin killer. People of the past who was a part of the concept that left, they said these type of foolish things that allows people to attack us.
So we have to ask.
Yes, no, it's right for you to ask,
Right.
but these are the things that was said. They attacked us with this type of information. The other people who thought that, oh, you're a Bitcoin killer, then I want to kill you because I'm for Bitcoin. And what that happened, it allowed the true person who we supposed to be teaming up to target get away. So OneCoin and all other cryptocurrencies, our objective should be to be integrated into the process of the payment platforms of the world, just like fiat. But if me and you as two different cryptocurrencies fighting each other, how could we penetrate the fiat system that has a stronghold on the system? An enemy of an enemy is a friend. The fiat currency system is the system we need to penetrate. So OneCoin is not the Bitcoin killer. I need you to understand that.
Okay.
OneCoin do have the opportunity to grow to 10,000 euros for one coin. No problem, but you know what determines that? You. You determine that by building more usability, by building more believers in the platform, by bringing more students to be educated. You determine that. And we can have and see a value in astronomical proportions. But it's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a process.
What do you say to those who say, well, I don't believe in cryptocurrency?
They also, most of them are the same people that say they didn't believe in the internet. They're the same people that say, I don't believe in being able to be restricted or have to wear a mask, and look what happened today. You think that you don't have to have these restrictions? You cannot stop rules and regulations that's been forced upon us to change. You might be the same person that say you don't believe in cryptocurrency or the future of it, but guess what? Your 100 TT dollar that you might have held on to, when they changed it in December, try to keep it and use it now.
So
It's not possible. So it's not about you, to take you out of the way. It's about what is happening, it's about the trends, it's about crossing that chasm, crossing that victorious point, knowing that, hey, that is on the horizon. You know what I need to do? Get in front. Because guess what? I miss getting Apple shares. I miss the dot-com boom. I was just having a conversation yesterday. I was around, I have the age enough that in 1999, 96, 97, 98, this is when the World Wide Web was now really taking shape.
Yeah.
It was really forming. They had the Y2K bug that everybody's talking about in 1999. How many people benefited from that? You all that's on WhatsApp today. So much so that Facebook had to buy over WhatsApp. Why? Because they see WhatsApp as a threat.
Yes.
You didn't want to be on this text messaging system and this smartphone and all. Where's the Me Too today? They abolish. So technology don't wait for none of us.
Wait, yeah.
It's going to move whether you understand it or not, and you're going to adapt at your pace. What we want you to do is adapt faster so you can benefit faster and you can benefit longer. We welcome you to join us.
Change is inevitable. It's the only thing that's constant. The choice is yours. Call Sarah today, 7445503, 7445503. Be educated. Make that choice to accept change and go with the grow of times. I thank you kindly, sir. God's
Thank you.
blessings. We see you really soon. Reminding you, we do have a repeat of this program at 3:30 today. Tell your friends, tell your family members. Be safe, be happy. Do have yourselves a beautiful, eventful, safe and lovely weekend. Here's reminding you, with God, all things are possible. I am Zelisa Rupani. Thank you so much for choosing us. Be safe, be happy. Stay with us.